Well, I come from, I'm rooted from Ginger.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Alliance Nursery School in Gingersdale.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to, when I left Ginger, I went to Chagwe and I studied in Malongwe Primary School
Okay.
for 1 year. Then I left there and I went to Kibuye Public Primary School in Kampala here,
Okay.
around there, and they were there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I left Kibuye Public Primary School. I went to Lakeview Senior Secondary School from senior 1 up to senior 4. Then I went to Kira College for my senior 5 and senior 6. Then I went to Makerere for my, of course, my bachelor's degree in psychology.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pursued my career in music. Yeah, because I really love to sing, and it's nice to melt you people.
You went to so many different schools.
Yeah,
was
sure.
that because as a family you were moving? Why was that?
Yeah, we were always moving. We were always on the move.
Mm.
Yeah,
What
from
did
a
your
place
parents
to
do?
place. My parents, what they did, I'd rather not say, but not something that I'm not proud of it, but I'm only proud that whatever they did, they managed to keep me in school
And they
and
raised you.
keep me
Mhm.
upright. And right now, I'm somebody you can, call on radio to say something.
Yes, that is
Yeah,
true. Okay.
and that's the big part of it. Yeah, but they really suffered a bit. I tell you, they had some fingers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did your love for music begin? Were you singing when
Well-
you were little?
Yeah, everybody has been singing. When you were a child, of course, the first one of the first crafts you learn is singing, like nursery rhymes and all. But what I remember is my mother's always.
Do you ever get nervous? Do you ever get, you know what they call butterflies? Do you ever feel that?
Well, me, what I'll tell you, I'm always very excited to go and sing. Maybe my butterflies, they just push me to go on stage because it's really nice to get out there and get people wild and get some people very emotional. When you get there, some people pay you, right there. They
Right
give
then
you
and there.
some of their monies, and it's nice to have some. So I won't say I have butterflies to go and sing on stage. I just get butterflies before I can sing a song, like before I can record a song, because I don't know how it's going to sound. But if I already sang the song and you guys are really excited about it, I don't get no butterflies.
like, okay,
I
that
don't
one's
even
doing
get
well.
doves. I don't get nothing. I just feel good, yeah.
Okay, you said you used to sing, you used to write songs for the school.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so are you almost like classically trained as well when it comes to music?
No.
So you would just sit down
Seriously,
and
I've
just...
not had any music training, like serious music training. I dropped my music lessons in senior 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
when we-
how do you, because when someone is not a musician, they're
Yeah.
not an artist, they don't understand how a song comes to you.
yeah.
Do you just hear the melody or...
Well, if I have to tell you, I have to kill you, like say,
Aw.
because I'll be giving you my secret of all secrets.
You never know, maybe you
But
dream the
I can give
songs.
you a little sneak peek. It's exactly how you go through life, what you go through. So many other people go through it, and if you talk about it, so many other people don't have the time to listen to you. But if you sing it, everybody wants to listen.
So this is a request show. I'd like to know your first request, a pick of an international song.
Well, I would like you to play for me Mirror by Justin Timberlake. I like the song. It's wonderful. It talks to me.
It talks to you.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's beautiful.
Okay. You want to tell us more? What does it say exactly?
Well, there's so much that could have happened. Yeah? Then there's so much that already happened. There's so much that we could have stopped to happen. It already happened. We just look in the mirror. We're just human.
People are deep here. Now, what name were you given when you were born?
When I was born, I was given a name, Sechibogo, Nakintije, Niejira, Moses,
And what does that mean?
plus others.
You have more, please?
Yeah,
Tell us.
so many nicknames. Tiny,
Okay.
big ears,
Big ears.
so many others. I had so many nicknames, yeah. But
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So growing up, were you in school, were you the quiet guy? Were you the loud
I
guy? Were you the troublemaker?
I would not say I was the quiet one. I would not say I was the loud one. I would not say much, but I was somewhere in between. I would make some noise when I had to. I would be quiet when I could. Of course, when I could. And but most of the time, I was one of the loud guys
One of the
around.
guys.
Yeah, like that.
Do you still watch a lot of movies?
I do, but no, nowadays not so much. I really love to watch like wildlife, like Discovery Channel, like
Oh.
yeah, stuff like that. I want to see what is going on in the world, like watch the news. Yeah,
Okay, so you're not one of those people you spend the whole weekend watching a
not so much.
series.
Not so much, really.
Not so much.
I wouldn't say. At least I think I spend most of the time in studio. Yeah, then I would spend watching a movie because really most of the movies they're just fiction. But most of what we see on Nat Geo Wild is real. You know, it's the real in the wild. You see a real animal eating another. You know, there are no jokes about it.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. It says a lot about you. I mean, you like to sing about real stories,
Yeah.
real life, and then you also like to watch,
Yeah,
you know, real stories.
Yeah, well-
Nature Channel. So does that? Okay, so then you decided, okay, now I'm going to pursue my musical career. How did it all begin?
Well, I met that time when I was still in school. I used to be a barber, so I was working at a small barber shop in Endeavour there.
Really?
Yeah, sure. I'm a good barber.
Oh.
I'm so good. I'm too proud even. Well, so I was working at a barber shop there in Endeavour, and I met Chaga. Chaga was passing by most of the time in the evenings to go and have a haircut somewhere in another barber shop. So I always wanted him to come around where we were working. One time he comes there, we start talking to him. I sing for him. He thinks I sing well. Then he arranges a meeting between me and Chameleon. And then I meet Chameleon. Then Chameleon records my first song. Then the rest is history.
No, it's not history. We need to know
Yeah,
about
so
that part.
I record my first song. I become backup musician for Jose Chameleon. I also become driver for Chameleon and everybody else. Meanwhile, I was still in school. I was still in university. When
So
I
you
left,
were juggling all that
yeah,
at the
I
same
was
time.
doing all of it at the same time. So I was driver, backup, and at the same time student, and upcoming superstar.
Upcoming
So,
superstar.
yeah. After that, when I finished university, then I had enough time to concentrate on the music. I went to studio, recorded a couple of songs. Some of them did not hit so much, but they were wonderful pieces. Then we started working with Weasel, you know, out of just a joke. Let's go to studio, just bored at home.
Had
Let's
you
go to
met
studio.
him? Did you know each other before?
Yeah, he was. Of course, I was working with him. We were all
Chameleon.
backups for Jose Chameleon,
Yeah,
but
but
we had
before
never
that-
sung like a song together. I used to back him also. I used to be backup for Weasel also when he sang all those wonderful. Nakujali, la, la, la. He had so many other pieces. So this one time, Weasel comes at home and says, "Now we're just bored. Yeah, let's just go to studio and sing a song." Went to studio, sang Nakudata, became a blockbuster. Went back, we sang so many others, became blockbusters, and we're still singing more. That is how it started. But I want to tell you, I don't know the magic behind it. All I know is I try to work my sitting facility off, you know, if I would say the word. So maybe it's the hard work that pays off. Or it's the blessing from the Almighty. I want to. I think it's mostly about the blessing, because we are all trying to look for who we really are in this world. Until you place yourself where you belong, then you don't get the blessing. So if my blessing is in the music, I thank the Almighty for that, because I really love it and it's working magic, I tell you.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
It
sure,
is. I am now going to ask you for your second request, an
Yeah.
African song. And you picked African Queen.
Yeah, African Queen. I would like to tell you about African Queen. When I was beginning, I used to perform at Blue Africa and National Theatre. But at Blue Africa, I did not have a lot of songs to sing. I had Jennifer and I didn't have any other. So to keep the people listening to you, I had to sing another song. Unfortunately, fortunately at that time, Two Face had released African Queen, and nobody knew it here that much. I got the CD from Chaga. I had gone with Chameleon to Tanzania, so they got an autographed CD from Two Face Idibia. They brought it here. He wanted people to promote his music in
Here.
Uganda, and oh, how nice! I received that song. I fell in love with the song. I started singing it at Blue Africa, and I used to get lots of money. You know, they call
And I'm sure all the
Okufuwa,
ladies
yeah.
were also like,
I tell you, they almost thought it was me. Oh, so it's a wonderful piece. It started my career. Those are the songs I really remember when I was beginning.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, here it is. It's still beautiful. African Queen from Two Face. Who are the musicians that you have looked up to over the years who've inspired you? You listen to their sound and you're like, wow, they make you a better musician as well.
Mostly, I love to listen to reggae music.
Reggae.
Because reggae is soul music, but it's not described as soul, for the reggae artists. You know, the soul that people know is different kind of soul. It's the kind of soul I don't listen to. So I listen to reggae because it's my kind of soul. It's nice. It speaks to me. There's a lot there. There's a lot of suffering and there's a lot of victory. There's so much there in reggae music. You know, there's a lot of spirit there, spiritual message. There's a lot of inspirational message. There's too much in reggae that you can get that you won't get in other kinds of music, because it's soul to me and it's soul to the the reggae lovers. They do know that. But other guys who love the other kind of soul, it's different.
It's a different.